Hello, my name is Dan Ackers, and I write The Adaptive Human. I write introspective pieces about unfinished moments, moments where life continues normally on the outside, while something quieter keeps unfolding underneath it. This is one of those moments. I wrote this after noticing how certain emotions can linger long after the difficult moment itself has already passed. If you prefer reading, the written version is in the description. This piece is called What Lingers After the Difficult Moment. Sometimes the conversation ends long before the sadness does. The voices soften and normal life resumes, but something in you still feels bruised. Not enough to change how you walk through your day, but enough to notice it sitting there underneath everything else. You notice it when someone asks you if you want a coffee, or a child says something funny in the other room, or the dishwasher hums softly in the background. I think the strongest emotions often leave quickly once the moment that created them passes, but the sadness afterward can linger, especially after moments when there was no real winner or any satisfying conclusion. Just two people trying to explain themselves while also carrying their own hurt at the same time. Both feel sad that they did not fully reach the other. Both feel hurt by what was said or how it was said. And the original moment itself barely even matters anymore. Both people try to explain something sincerely, only to notice that sincerity suddenly feels difficult to prove. Not because either person is cruel or because the relationship would be broken, but because emotions distort translation in real time. What you mean to say and what arrives are not always the same thing. I think that's part of why some conversations continue quietly inside of us long after they have already ended. Certain moments keep replaying, not because you want to restart the conflict or to change the outcome, but because something emotionally unresolved still remains inside of you. Maybe that is one of the stranger parts of being human. Life resumes normally again long before the emotions fully do. And somewhere underneath your ordinary day, part of you is still sitting beside the remains of the conversation, quietly waiting for the sadness to pass. Anyway, that was what lingers after a difficult moment. I'm still figuring out what this format is becoming. At the moment, it seems to be me having a thought, recording it, and then wondering afterwards if I should have left it in my head instead. I did briefly think that making the second episode this heavy might not be the smartest move, but honestly, this was where life happened to be when I sat down to write this one. If this felt familiar, you might find something similar in the rest of what I write. I keep a library of these pieces there as well. Thank you for listening. Maybe I'll be back with another one.